So if you're anything like me, you've probably seen these rich kids online making a crazy amount of money just from their phones. So you look up the best ways to make money online and you're just bombarded with all these options, right? Freelance brand scaling, drop shipping, AI, SMMA, etc. But you try a little bit of everything and nothing really works. Well, I was in your exact same position 2 years ago. For 2 years, I was stuck in this loop of trying this business model, trying this business model, trying this business model, but nothing ever worked. But I'm finally happy to say that I finally broke out of this cycle and I've been able to achieve financial freedom at 23. So in this video, I want to tell you guys you shouldn't be starting a business to get rich in 2025, and instead you should try this side hustle that nobody's talking about. This is exactly what I've been able to do to achieve such a great life at such a young age. Your first business shouldn't be a business at all. A business is just a series of complex skill sets that take months, sometimes years to master. It could take you so long to just even start to see success, and this is something that I did for a long time. I tried to reinvent the wheel. I tried to make the next Facebook, and it took 2 years of my life with absolutely no progress. I wish somebody sent me this video when I was first starting out, because the truth is, the path to your first $1,000 versus 1 million are extremely different. You guys shouldn't be trying to invent the next Facebook. Instead, you have to find something that is actively working right now and just copy it, right? Instead of trying to grow an apple tree and go for the tip top apples, you can grab the low hanging fruit, because that's what you need to just start out. You need to copy what's already working, right? Currently, what business model is already working for others? Is it beginner friendly? Is it have a low barrier to entry? And how instant can you get these results? So with dropshipping and all those other types of businesses, I've done them all, right? It takes months to set everything up. It takes months to test products, and sometimes, if you're lucky, you might see one or two sales. You need to do something that works ASAP, and preferably something that you have less than $1,000 in the bank could get you actually started, because this was in the exact situation that I was in. I wanted to introduce you guys to something I've been doing for a long time, and it's been making me a lot of money. It's called TikTok Shop Affiliate. If you're ever scrolling through your For You page, you're probably seeing videos like this, right? The people are just promoting products and they got a little shop link right here. Did you know those people are making a boatload of money, including myself right here, right? Every time you buy something from these people get a little bit of commission off the product they're selling. So what is TikTok Shop Affiliate? Companies are going to send you free products to your house. All you have to do is make short videos about them on the products in your videos, right? And in your videos, all you got to do is add this little link right here. And if somebody buys the product you're advertising through this link, you just get a little bit of commission. And you might think like, oh, that's probably a few bucks here and there. Probably nothing crazy, right? Oh my God. The potential with this is absolutely insane. So check this out, for example, right? We're going to go over this video later on. I was advertising this. It's a little Wise bulb camera. It's a little security camera. Every time I sold this product, look at this. I earned $7 in commission. The product sold for around $50. If somebody bought it, I got $7 of their money. This video got 3.6 million views. I sold just in 1 week, right from September 1st to the 7th, 638 items. Do the math. I made about $4,000 in commission, in profit, in a single week from just advertising this product right here. I don't have to get inventory. I don't have to handle returns. The company just sends me the product and I literally just make videos off of it and you can make money. And the crazy thing with TikTok Shop is you can literally get started today and these results are almost instant. I'm not going to sit here and say you're going to make this kind of money off the bat. But you're going to make a few sales during your first week. You're going to see a couple dollars go into your account. That's enough proof to say that this actually works and the potential is absolutely insane. So as an experiment, I actually started a brand new TikTok Shop account. And as of month 1, this is what happened, right? This was like the end of June I started this. $0. Perfectly normal. I just started the account. But as of month 2, when I started posting more and more videos, I was getting a couple $100 in sales and a couple $100 in profit right here. So just a month and a half into this brand new account, I'm already profiting real money into my account. And I just kept sticking with it. I kept following the principles. And look at this. By month 3, I made $11.5 thousand in profit, in commission, off a brand new TikTok Shop account. And most of it has to do with this video right here, which we're going to go over in a second. It is absolutely crazy the amount of money you can make from TikTok Shop. So, now that you know how crazy of an opportunity this is, you can get started today, and I'm going to teach you how to do it right now in this video. So lock in, ladies and gentlemen, it's a lot of sauce. So, the first thing you want to do is grow a regular TikTok account to 5,000 followers. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, that's so much. I don't know how to do that. We're going to teach you in this video for free, so don't worry. And once you get to 5,000 followers, you want to sign up for a TikTok Shop account, right? Very easy right there. Once you have your account and everything set up, we're going to teach you how to find winning products so you can actually, start making money with this stuff. Once you have all of that, we're going to teach you how to make viral videos, and I'm going to share my formula, which I like to use all the time. And then finally, we're going to go over some examples. So the first thing you want to do is grow an account to 5,000 followers. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. Me and my paid community, which is the top link in the description, we all like to use this. It's called the paid dog method. It works really well. You get to 5,000 followers in a few days, which is really cool, but it is a little complicated and it does take a long time to explain. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys the challenge method, which is my number 2 method. It's completely free. You're going to get to 5,000 followers within maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, but it's a good way to do it. Let's check it out. So I want to point out that I have no affiliation with this person right here. He just did a really good job of the challenge method, and I want to give you an example of what he did right here. Let's check it out.
Day 1 of eating 1 pasta strand for every follower I have. Right now I have 92 followers, so I'm eating 92 strands of pasta. Follow me so I can eat more pasta tomorrow. Day 1 of
This is called the challenge method. Like I said, I have no affiliation with this person. He just did a really good job of this. You have to tie your follower count to a specific challenge. For him, I'm going to eat 1 strand of pasta for every follower I have. People want to follow these type of people for the journey because it's funny. At this point, he only had like a couple followers, so he only ate a little bit of pasta. But as it went on, every day he posted videos like this, and it got to the point where it's like hundreds of strands of pasta, thousands of strands of pasta. He was struggling to eat all the pasta because there was so much of it.
Day 7 of eating 1 strand of pasta for every follower I have. Right now I have 2,000.
In 7 days into the challenge, look at this. He's already at 2,400 followers. Now, you guys can do this with food just like this person did, but you could do it with anything. You can say, I'm going to walk 1 foot for every follower I have. Right now, I only have 20 followers, so I'm walking 20 feet, etc. If you do a challenge like this, whether it's food, whether it's bench pressing, whether it's running, whatever it might be, people want to tie a follower count to an actual number in your challenge. So what you guys want to do is just like this one. You can literally copy the pasta strategy like this guy did. Every single day, update, 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 grow your follower count, tied directly to a challenge. I think it was day 14.
Right now I have 5,886.
Day 14, he hit 5,000 followers. So in 2 weeks, he was able to do it. And you guys can literally just copy his strategy right here. All right, so now that you have 5,000 followers, what you want to do is scan this QR code right here. This is going to give you access to TikTok Shop. So pause the video, take a screenshot, scan that QR code right there. Now, the next thing you want to do is find a winning product to promote on TikTok, right? A lot of people promote garbage products on TikTok, and that's why they don't make any money. This is the blueprint I literally follow, and that's why I picked this product right here and made so much money with it. So, let's apply all these principles. Number 1, does this product solve a problem? Absolutely, right? This is a Wyze bulb cam. It plugs into anywhere you have a light bulb. This is really good for people that want a security camera where there's no access to any wires, any plugs, etc. This product solves that problem. Check. Purple cow. You might be thinking, what's a purple cow? The theory is if you're driving down the road, there's a bunch of cows on the side of the road, you're thinking, cows, whatever. Whoa! One of them's purple. Purple cow is a product that stands out from the rest. Does this stand out from the rest? Absolutely. I've never seen a security camera like this, right? It's unique. Is it visually demonstratable? Absolutely, right? This is something where I can plug it in, plug it out, rotate it, take the camera on, off, shut the light bulb on and off, show the features on my iPad, showing it to the camera. This is a very easily visually demonstratable product, so it checks that off. How many sold? Is it over 1,000? If it's under 1,000 sold, that means it's a newer product and it's not really likely to go viral. If it says at least 1,000 sold right here, that means it's more likely to actually catch on and go viral. So double check for that. This one's at 4,000, so it checks it off. How many are in stock? At least 1,000, right? If you hit this tab right here, you're going to be able to see how many of these are actually in stock. When I first started promoting this, it was over 1,000, but because I sold so much of it, it was only at 977. You want to make sure in general it's at least 1,000 in stock, because if you start selling them out like crazy and it sells out, you lose out on a lot of money. And finally, what is the commission? This sells for around $50, and every time someone buys it, I'm going to get $7 in commission, which is absolutely crazy. But if you're just starting out at the bare minimum, make sure at least it's 12% or $2 in commission. And that's just simple math, right? If with a product you get 70 cents for every time someone buys it, if 1,000 people buy it, that's only 70 or $700, which doesn't sound like too bad, but if that was $2, you could have made a lot more money. Next thing, now that you have all of this, you want to figure out the viral blueprint formula. We're going to go over some examples real quick of my videos. In your videos, you want to make sure there's a hook, right? The next time you're doom scrolling on TikTok or Instagram and you stop at a video, analyze why. It's because it had a good hook. A hook is something that stops the viewer from scrolling and invokes curiosity, and that gets them to stay throughout the rest of the video. After that, you're going to do what's called the meat and potatoes. This is when you explain the features and benefits of the product you're promoting and also keeping the audience engaged at the very same time. You don't want to explain the product and be like, this is the product, please buy the product. That's very boring. People are going to scroll. You want to make sure you can keep them engaged as you're also explaining the product's benefits. And at the very end, you want to convert this viewer into a buyer. This is by creating a desire to purchase the product through urgency, conviction, lust, and, well, desire itself, right? You can say that the product's low in stock. You can say this is the best place to buy it. You can say you get all the girls if you purchase this perfume, this cologne, this shirt, etc. This is the viral blueprint formula. And I know I'm going pretty fast through this video because it's a short YouTube video, but I actually have a full guide of how to do TikTok Shop that's an hour long where I go step by step. It's the top link in the description if you guys are interested. But let's go over some examples so you can actually see what I'm talking about here. Alright, so this is my TikTok Shop account, Scalia Selects, if you ever want to look it up. Not for nothing, I know how to make videos on here, right? This one's at 7.7 million, 3.7, 12.8. If you scroll down, there's countless and countless more examples of me making products on, or videos on products, right? So because this is the Wyze bulb cam we're talking about, let's actually look at this video right here and analyze why it went so viral.
This thing's freaking hot. Wow. Family and I are good.
So in the very beginning of the video, that's called the hook, right? I go, tsa, tsa, oh my gosh, this thing's really hot. I'm touching the light bulb, pretending to be burnt by it. People are naturally curious why I'm touching the light bulb. Why is it burning? Why is the light bulb on, etc.? That gets people to stay. Also, I have text on screen right here, right? POV, the family's heading out on holiday. This lets people know that, like, oh, if my family's heading on a holiday, or if they have before, this video is going to relate to me. Let me watch for more. That's called the hook right there. And now I have to introduce the product while also being entertaining. Let's find out how I did that.
Family and I are going away for a week, and I don't really want to leave the house alone. I didn't want to drill into anything, but apparently the security camera just replaces your light bulb, so it should be pretty easy.
So immediately starting out with the video, I start out with a problem, right? My family and I are going on vacation, but we don't want to leave the house alone. I didn't want to spend too much on a security camera. Apparently this one just screws into your light bulb. Let's check it out. I'm explaining the problem I'm having before introducing the solution. That way I can relate to the audience.
So the light bulb's out. We're going to take this out real quick. Ooh, okay, it's pretty cool looking. There's a light bulb right here, the camera right here. I think it's adjustable. Yep, look at that. Just screws in where your light bulb went into, so let's see how easy it is.
And notice I didn't start the video off with the light bulb just installed, right? The security camera. I actually showed myself taking it out of the box, explaining the features and benefits before putting the light bulb in. This is very important because you're relating to the audience. When the audience gets the box, they're the ones that are going to be unboxing it and looking at it. So you want to relate to the audience in that sense. Let's watch further.
One of the big selling points with this is no tools are required. You don't have to drill a wire. All you gotta do is screw it in, extend it out. And yeah, I think that's it. Wow, that's pretty easy. So you do have to download an app. It's called the Wyze app. It's completely free. There's no monthly subscription, which is really cool. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. 2K quality, this thing's pretty cool. And the light bulb.
At this point, I could have just mentioned these features, but notice how I'm showing it off instead, right? I literally brought my iPad out, fully charged it just to show it off in this video, saying like, look at the app, look at the quality, it's completely free. This is the real sauce. Instead of just explaining the features and benefits, I'm literally showing it throughout the video. This way I keep the audience engaged, but I'm also informing them how the product works.
You can control from here, which is really nice, and all of the footage is downloaded to your tablet or phone into the cloud, so if anything happens to this, you can always check it right here. And I think you can actually talk through this. Hold on. Get off my porch. That's cool. There's an alarm. Hold on. Jesus. Okay, that's really loud actually. But yeah, honestly, that was super easy to install. I didn't want to really pay that much for a security camera. This is just something really nice to have. Peace of mind, you know?
Another big feature right there, right? Instead of just saying like, oh yeah, this is great, I'm also mentioning all the benefits this has. I'm not just saying this is such a good camera. I'm saying, I'm being relatable, right? I'm being a human and saying, you know, I just wanted the security camera. I didn't really want to pay too much for it. This was just a simple solution. I'm relating to the audience while also being of an authority figure saying that this is such a good product. You want to balance that both in your TikTok shop videos.
Yeah, if you guys have any light bulb sockets right here, you want to put a security camera in, I like this. It was really easy to install, just connects to the house Wi-Fi. If you guys do want to grab it, I'm going to leave a link for it right here on TikTok. It's got free shipping too, which is really nice.
And there's the call to action, right? I just pointed to the bottom where the link is going to appear for everyone else and say, if you guys want to grab it, links for it's right here. It's got free shipping too, which is really nice. Because it did such a good job at selling the product during the video, at the end, I don't really have to hard press and say, buy it here, because people are already convinced. But yeah, guys, that's how you make a viral video. That is at, what's that at? 3.7 million views right now? Oh my gosh, dude. I've made over 10K in profit from this video. It's absolutely wild, the potential you can have with TikTok Shop. This is what I mean by copy what's already working. Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel with some new business model, TikTok Shop is something that's working right now. It has a relatively low barrier to entry. In this video, I literally showed you how to get into it. I would highly recommend starting this right now, guys. And if you're somebody that enjoys a step-by-step guide where someone literally holds your hand through the entire process of how to get started on TikTok Shop, I actually have this present for you. This is my full free TikTok Shop affiliate guide where I literally go step by step in detail of how to get started on TikTok Shop. It's completely free. It's on my YouTube, and if you want to check it out, it's actually the first link in my bio. It has so much sauce in it, and this is going to teach you how to literally start from TikTok Shop and finally start getting sales. This is the best way to make money in 2025. Don't start a business, just try this as a side hustle, and once you have that money, that capital, then you can, well, do whatever you want with it. You can continue to do TikTok Shop. You can start that business you've always wanted to. The first thing you want to do is focus on getting capital, and that is the easiest with TikTok Shops. If you guys do want to check that out, it's the top link in the description. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.